This episode is brought to you by TaskRabbit. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
What's up?
No. What is this?
What do you mean?
You're not nice. You're
What do you mean?
you're not nice.
That is... Dude,
This is leading up to something. You're not nice.
do you mind we start over? And this is why. I'm trying to be like, it's morning time. It's not, we're pre-recorded this episode. So
Our secret.
our secret.
Our secret. Wait.
Now wait a minute. I was really being nice. I was just saying good morning. It's
Okay,
really early.
okay.
I'm getting my energy up,
Okay.
and I'm just, I just was wanting to check in with you guys.
My bad.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
that's
start
okay.
over.
It's coming in hot.
Since we can't use the actual sounds, we'll get demonetized. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Little sleeps.
Yeah.
Sleeps.
A little tired.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little busy weekend for all of us here at the
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
This morning, I woke up from a dream, and I was crying in the dream.
Uh-oh.
And I wasn't crying from how sad it was or depressing. It was so beautiful in my dream that it felt like an amazing release. And we know me. I don't cry. Right?
I guess. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't really know. You could be a crier for all I know.
yeah, I come off as a crier.
I don't think you come off as a crier, but
I just want to establish it is okay if you cry.
that is true.
Totally fine. Totally fine. But very rarely do I find that cathartic release of crying.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't even remember the last time I did it. I won't bore you with the details of the dream, but I will say certain aspects of it. I was giving this person life advice that I didn't know in the dream. And as we were walking, on the right side was the most beautiful nature-esque scene I've ever seen in my life. The colors and the feeling, the warmth I was getting from it was absolutely incredible. And then on the left side, it was this beautiful, like, Arctic tundra kind of thing. And I didn't notice it until a little bit into the walk. There was this ethereal music playing at the same time. And I reached the point where I could see all these old ruins and everything. And it was so beautiful that I just started bawling in my dream. And man, it feels good to cry.
Yeah?
Even Dream Wesam feels the release.
Yeah,
Into real Wesam.
absolutely. Like, it felt so nice to just, whoo. I woke up 5 minutes before my alarm, and I was just like, yeah, I'm ready for the day.
Nice.
I am ready for the day.
Nice.
I had a good cry in my dream. And it feels good to cry.
Was that the message of the dream?
I don't know. No. I was
Okay.
helping this dude figure out what he wanted to do with his life because he was
Yeah.
coming from my old high school.
What do you want to do?
He wasn't sure. He was worried.
Okay.
And I told him, you want me to tell him what I told you? You want me to tell you guys what I told him?
Sure.
Give us that life advice.
Maybe somebody's listening
Yeah.
and they're dealing
Yeah.
with this.
There we
That's what
go.
the dream was for.
It's what the dream was for.
Dude, life. Life, dude, life lines up in very scary ways sometimes. Anyway, so he's telling me I don't know what I want to do with my life. We were walking. And I told him, listen, man, bullshit is everywhere in life. And anything you do, there's bullshit. You just got to figure out what bullshit you want to put up with. That's great.
That's good.
That's good.
That's really good advice.
Yeah.
Because that's true.
It is true.
There's bullshit in everything. In this, in friendships.
Oh.
I'm a philosopher.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm willing to put up with this bullshit.
Wow.
Wow.
See, now
What?
we've lost
Really?
all the heart.
Really?
I'm going to start bawling.
Don't cry.
I'm
Dude, if you cry, I'm going to cry. I'm on the verge of crying.
I'm going to cry.
If I start crying.
It's just, Wesam cries.
Yeah. Wow. Man.
Imagine a 50-minute episode of you just weeping.
Maybe if one of my parents died.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Maybe?
Yeah,
Like I
maybe.
couldn't hold it back during the
Oh,
episode.
I thought you said, like, maybe I will.
No, I'd probably cry.
Yeah.
Could be art.
It's like one of those weird live performance arts. Just some
Yeah.
guy. I could just see
some guy
that. Some
crying.
guy's just crying for an hour, and everyone's like standing in rapture watching.
Here, okay, I gotta ask you guys something then.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about the people who do good deeds and put them on YouTube?
It depends on their reasoning for it. There is a woman who she makes food for people in very, very, very low income villages.
Oh, I think I've seen her.
Yeah, she makes videos out of them, and she passes them out. The reason she makes the videos is so she can get income to make more food. And she calls out like other influencers who have wasted food in the beginning and then make something based off of the items they've made. I think she actually won an award. I think she's somewhere in South America. And that I don't mind. When you are using the income from social media to be able to do it, and she's also not like patting herself on the back, you know? Like, it's one of those things. But the people who are like, I gave a homeless man shoes and a haircut and blah, 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 pat me on the back. It's like the attitude behind it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I don't like it.
Okay.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
to a T.
Yeah. I'm pulled. I still don't know. I still don't know. I feel like whenever you show your face, it kind of loses its value. But
Yeah.
again, I understand trying to make more money from it so that you're able to help more people.
Right.
So logically, I feel like that makes sense. Were you able to help as many people as if you didn't? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's kind of like a weird catch-22 maybe on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's also a gentleman I've seen who gives money, a certain amount, to people on the street, and then he kind of makes a GoFundMe for those people, and then we'll go back and then give that GoFundMe money to them. But the way it's done sometimes I don't like, because he puts in this like savior attitude to it. Like
Yeah,
there's
see,
so much
I don't
there's
like
so much
that.
of them thanking him
Yeah.
and him being like, oh, it's fine. It'd be one thing if he's like, here, you know, it's the editing of it
Yeah.
where I'm like, you know, if you do all that and then you got that GoFundMe, you give the information about how hard this person is working in life and how people can choose to go and help them, and then that's that. But sometimes the editing of like, look at the good deeds I've done. However, on the flip side, there's a hilarious video I saw, and this woman was talking about, we seems like she won't shut up. This is Alex in the morning. She knows to shut up. There's this really funny video of this woman who was like, I had the best guacamole of my life, and it was so good. I boxed it up, and I saw this homeless man on the side of the street, and I gave him my guacamole, and some girl in the background's like, it's not a good deed if you tell people about it. She goes, I'm telling people because I regret it. I liked my guacamole, and I'm mad I did it.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I remember that video. Have you seen that, Peyton?
Yeah.
That's a great video.
Good video.
Yeah.
Good video. Speaking of good videos, came across some cray-cray people.
Kind of crazy.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I am loving the, sometimes I love the TLC reality shows.
Yeah. No,
And-
I get it. Guilty pleasure.
Very guilty pleasure.
100%.
And I like them on TikTok because then I don't have to sit through it all. I could just see the...
You just see the highlights.
Yeah.
The good stuff.
And I am astounded sometimes. Here's the thing. I'm not a perfect human being. Surprise.
What?
Surprise, surprise.
But, like, I get it. I feel like I have a good grasp on common sense for the most part. I've got my life in order for the most part. I don't do stupid shit for the most part.
Okay.
I forget that there's people on the spectrum sometimes that are way beyond what I would ever do in life. This TLC show, this really religious couple, okay? They are here's the general gist. TLC couple, really religious, they're hosting someone in their house. Here's the little
Okay.
little thing on it. The woman and the man have been having marital problems. While they were having marital problems, to fill her time, she said she was writing to a guy in prison. He gets out soon, and they're going to host him in their home while he gets back on their feet. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, excuse me? Excuse me? How? Now, wait a minute. Like, they're still together, which is like insane. So,
Yeah.
first of all, to host someone in your house
Yeah.
who is just coming from prison.
Yeah. Do we know what crime?
That's the thing. They never said it in
Okay.
the TLC videos. So I'm like, hey, what'd he do?
Yeah.
Was it bank fraud?
Right. Was it something stupid?
Yeah, like murder or, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Don't think you'd be getting out with that one.
Oh, yeah. There are people who get out who
That's
was
true.
murdered.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
So anyway, that's before I move on with what happened. Do you know how crazy it is? First of all, to find out that your significant other, even if you're having marital problems, they're still working it out, has been writing to someone in prison. In prison, and her excuse was to fill her time. I'll tell you what. We gotta take a commercial break, don't we?
It didn't go.
Okay. We'll be right back. And we're back.
It's morning.
I like how it's like the phone's fault. Yeah, it didn't go.
No, I
didn't
know.
work.
It
Yeah.
didn't work. I didn't hit the button, so it didn't work.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, man, she called. She's been still in contact with this guy, and here's the crazy part: the guy agreed.
Oh, hell yeah.
guy-
Yeah, you get a free place? Well, you get back on your feet? Do it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
the husband.
I wasn't clear. The husband agreed to this.
Oh, the husband agreed to this.
Would you agree to that with your wife?
No.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no. Everybody listening going, yeah, nobody would agree to this. I would divorce you before I agreed to this. Go spend.
Maybe God spoke to him.
And you know what? I think he thought that God spoke to him because they are super religious.
Yeah.
So she goes, picks him up. But here's the thing. She has to drive 10 hours to where he's at.
Oh.
And she has to spend the night in her car for 4 hours. And then the next morning, she's going to pick him up and then drive all the way back. Now, the trust,
By herself?
By herself. Her
The husband's not going to be there.
No, that's a long drive. You know that.
It is a long drive.
Also, for safety reasons, like, I mean, you don't
Yeah,
know.
please describe the safety reasons why it's okay for her to drive by herself.
I can't because there's none. There's none. There's no safety protocol for picking up an inmate that you've never met before, a convicted felon. And by the way, we still don't know what he's done.
Yeah.
So she goes, picks him up, and he doesn't look scary, which is he looks like a guy who's just trying to maybe some low-level white-collar crime, just trying to get back on his feet. And I'm making an assumption there, but he doesn't seem like there's no red flags that come up from him, right?
Yeah.
No tattoos, like.
No. And you know, he's a little awkward. He's like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you. I'm just ready to get back on my feet or whatever." And then when he gets there to the house with the wife and the husband, they meet. And then he's like, "This is your room. This is her room. This is my room." And he's like, "You guys sleep separately?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, is that like a religious thing?" They're like, "No." And they're like, "Oh." And so then it cuts to him talking to the camera, and he's like, "Yeah, I thought they were sleeping separately for like religious reasons, but it turns out they're just fighting. It's weird." Like, so
You need to send this to me.
Yeah.
I will.
I need to watch the whole thing because I'm kind of rooting for the prisoner now. It's like he's in a damn sitcom now.
Yeah,
Right,
that's the thing.
yeah.
It's beautiful because you end up rooting for the prisoner. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm on this guy's side.
He's the sane one here.
Yeah, exactly. And so they show him to his room, and this is where you 100%. Excuse me. This is where you start to go on his side.
Okay.
On his room wall is a poster, a colorful poster with lights and a rainbow.
Okay.
And it's rules of the house.
Oh.
And it's like, right? All these rules. No pornography, no gluttony. Okay. all like very biblical,
Yeah.
hardcore conservative rules. And he's looking at him and he's like, there's no negotiation on any of these? And the guy's like, we'll see. Not really, though. And the guy's like, okay. And he's like, lights out by a certain time. And he's like, am I in prison again? I feel like I went from one prison to another. So,
Oh, shit.
already you should know that the wife is cray-cray. And that
I think they're both cray-cray, it sounds like.
the husband, I feel like his cray-cray is really internalized, and it still hasn't come out yet. So, the prisoner, the ex-convict is having breakfast with the wife,
Yeah.
and this is where you go 100% on the side of the prisoner. Convict. He goes, yeah, so I've been talking to this girl for a few months, and I think we might end up be together. And she goes, every week, there's a never-ending list of projects around the house that we tell ourselves we're finally going to knock out. But then Saturday morning comes, and suddenly mounting a TV, building a dresser, or cleaning out the garage just doesn't sound that appealing. For all the tasks you need to do but don't want to do, there's TaskRabbit. TaskRabbit connects you with skilled taskers to help with cleaning, moving, furniture assembly, home repairs, and more. And many taskers are available to help the same day. So what I did was I went and I downloaded the TaskRabbit app. And that very same day, I needed someone to clean my apartment, and they came, and within an hour, my place was spotless. It was super simple. They were friendly. They came. They brought their own vacuum, cleaning supplies, super professional, super nice. And when they were finished, I paid them, and I tipped them all through the app. So it was super, super convenient. And it's just crazy to think that the next time I get furniture from any kind of like furniture store, I can have somebody else come and put it together. Because guess what? I hate doing that. And apparently they've installed millions of pieces of furniture, helped with thousands of appliances, and cleaned worth of hundreds and hundreds of hours. And what I really liked is that you can choose who your tasker is. So you're not just getting somebody random. You go through their entire list. You can see the reviews. Super professional. I absolutely loved every bit of it. And on top of that, if you're not happy, TaskRabbit's happiness pledge will pledge to make it right in case you're not satisfied, in case something went wrong. That's an amazing deal right there. Tackle your to-do list today and get 15% off your first task at TaskRabbit.com or on the TaskRabbit app using promo code WESAM. That's promo code WESAM at TaskRabbit.com for 15% off your task. TaskRabbit. Book trusted help from home tasks. You have a girlfriend, you're saying? And she gets jealous. Meanwhile, she's married to another guy, and you can start seeing the crazy eyes. And she's like, I don't know, 3 months, knowing only someone 3 months is kind of a short time to like really take that next step. Bro.
Get out of there.
Bro. That's where the TikTok videos ended.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We're hooked.
He's dead.
Yeah.
The crew had to get out of there.
He's gone. They left him.
Bro, terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah.
At first, I thought they were hosting him because they want to do like something religious.
Yeah.
They want to be a good person, like we're trying to get him. No, it was some.
Do you know how she found him?
No.
Specifically? Okay.
No. What were you going to say, Ben? She
Oh,
what?
know.
She what?
She what? She wanted that prisoner D. She wanted the. Yeah.
She wanted something romantic to go away from her husband, run away from him.
Yeah.
She was romanticizing that idea.
Yeah. God told her to do that.
Yeah. Oof. That's rough.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Fake messages from God. It's tough.
Also, why, dude, don't stay with her.
Right.
People stay together for the craziest reasons.
Yeah.
Would you host somebody from would you ever do that with your wife if she was like, I'm pen paling somebody?
Is this supposed to be a segue to what we talked about?
Well, you told me earlier, let's act like we haven't talked about it before. And
Yeah.
so this was supposed to be.
It was phrased. I don't like the way it was phrased, though. Like I'm doing something similar.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Obviously, you're not. So then you go, well, actually,
Yeah.
we're doing something similar, but
But
what you
it's not similar at all. That's
Right.
the thing.
We know
I
the
didn't
guy.
get a message from God to bring a convict to my apartment.
Exactly. Yours is different.
Mine is very different.
Okay. I was trying to do a segue, Peyton. I'm sorry.
I know, and it's okay. We have a friend from Sweden we've met via like Twitch streaming, playing games together. And for all the people over 40 listening to this, he's not an axe murderer. He's not going to kill us. There's ways on the internet now to know a person's real legit, and I know everything about him. What? What do you have to say?
Nothing.
What?
No,
You think he's an axe murderer?
No, bro, what's his name?
Nick.
Nick, you're not. I don't know you, so I can't say if you're an expert.
I swear he's not.
I'm gonna
He went to
make you
school
know-
in Colorado.
But so you've met him in person before?
No.
Oh,
No, this is going to be the first time.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
What,
He's not an axe murderer.
dude? I trust that you trust him.
Okay.
So, you've never met him before, but
No.
you've talked with him on the internet,
Yes.
and he's coming to spend the night at your place.
Yes, we're going to TwitchCon together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of people there.
So many people.
Safe.
Can't possibly kill me.
Safe.
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 So safe.
Bro, can you imagine?
We outnumber him 2-1. If he tries anything, we got it. We got a bat. We got this. Imagine I call you and I was like, he was an axe murderer and I had to kill him, Wesam.
How would that conversation really go? I want us to play that conversation. I don't want you to
There would
act.
be no conversation. That's the thing. I would be so stuck up with how wrong I was, we would never talk about it.
Oh
You'd
my
come
God.
visit me at the hospital and I'd kick you out.
I don't want to talk about it. You just oh, what if another way? What if another way I find out I'm like scrolling through the news and like you and Matt are like holding each other with a blanket outside your apartment
What?
and do this like the radar you guys.
What?
And I'm like, oh my God, they're like notorious Swedish axe murderer Nick from TwitchCon almost kills couple. Oh my God.
You were getting a tickle out of this.
I am. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Oh.
But yeah, he's not an axe murderer. I swear. It's been years. We have
Man.
video called each other multiple times.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. I'm just messing around. That should be fun though. That's
Yeah.
got to be such an exciting thing to like finally meet him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps saying he's gonna meet you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't know how.
Wait. He wants to meet me?
No, you just keep saying he's gonna meet you.
Oh, he's gonna meet me.
Yeah.
I don't like
you
the
don't
way-
have a choice.
Are you sure he's not?
I'm,
Hey, I'm gonna meet
I'm like
Wesam.
30% confident he's not an axe murderer.
I don't mind meeting him. I wish we had the screen up. I would love to check out his stuff. What does he play?
Oh, well, he doesn't stream much anymore.
Oh,
Yeah. Both of us got caught up in other things.
gotcha.
Right.
Yeah.
How's TwitchCon gonna be? Speaking of.
I don't know. I've never been.
Okay.
There's a couple panels that sound cool.
Yeah.
But a lot of it sounds lame at the same time.
Yeah.
But I'm mainly going to see people.
Is it saturated the streaming, twitching, like live streaming market?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
it is.
It's so hard to grow.
Yeah.
I'm just going from like a editor's like standpoint and everything, and it upsets me there's not a lot of panels of the behind the scenes
Oh,
of
that's a nice place.
it bothers me there's not enough panels for behind the scenes stuff.
Sorry, I gave you a snippet of what I was really thinking in my mind. That's like a probable market that still hasn't been
Yeah.
explored that you could probably build.
Yeah,
That-
there are plenty of stuff for like moderators of a Twitch stream, but I'm not a moderator. I'm strictly making content from streams. And there was nothing about that. There was nothing for editors.
That's so surprising to me.
I know.
Here's why. You know Your Mom's House with Tom Segura and Christina P?
Yeah.
That guy in the background who would laugh? His name is Nadav.
Mm-hmm.
He would have this really, like, almost loud kind of, some people called it obnoxious, some people loved it, laugh. He ended up leaving, and he started his own podcast or YouTube channel, and that one, he talks a lot about behind-the-scenes stuff, and that's been growing in popularity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely think that might be something possibly that you start.
Well, I can't do it at TwitchCon. Imagine I get a table. I'm like, everybody gather around. Impromptu panel here. My name's Peyton. I edit for a couple people. I want to tell you all about it.
Yeah,
Step 1. You got to get a computer. You don't need to know anything about editing. I don't know why I got an accent there, but we're going with it. Step 2.
Drunk.
You're going to download your editing software. You want Premiere? Very expensive. You want Final Cut? Kind of expensive. You want DaVinci? Freemium. You want iMovie? You got to get a Mac. It's free, but shit. What else is there? You want a hit film? Dying platform. You want, what else is there?
Really
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
All
Final
right.
Cut.
Final Cut. Forgot about Final Cut. Avid, if you hate yourself.
Aphid, those are little insects on plants. Continue.
What? You threw me off my rhythm here. Step 3, edit. Thank you for your time.
Give me money.
Give me money. Give me.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's
I heard last year sucked. So looking forward to seeing how this year is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also know everybody got sick last year. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
From
Everybody got COVID.
COVID. I thought there was like a listeria outbreak at TwitchCon. I was hoping it was something like
Yeah. No, like everybody got COVID. All of the Dead by Daylight streamers that went just didn't stream for
Yeah.
like a period of time. All of them got sick.
that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't follow any people who really Twitch or live stream. Just on YouTube. I'm a big YouTube guy.
Yeah.
Even though I'm really annoyed with their rules and regulations a lot of times, and how they kind of moderate things.
Yeah.
I just wish there were people you could talk to. I don't understand that part.
Yeah.
I just really wish, and probably it's because a lot of sections are gray areas.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line is you can't affect their advertising business platform.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
No matter what that may consist of, you just can't. And from a business standpoint, okay, that's the service they're
But they
providing.
do make exceptions, which is the annoying part.
They very do. They very do.
They very do.
Very do, dude. Very do, dude. Yeah, it's very interesting. I was thinking about it the other day. I don't think there's going to be any competitors against YouTube.
No.
It's too big.
We're seeing the Twitch competitor fail right now.
Kick.
Yeah.
Well, from what you described from Kick last week and from what I've been doing research on,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Oh, it's the Wild West.
I think if you sign up for Kick and want to stream, just arrest those people immediately. At least put them on a watch list or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like...
The amount of apologies I've seen from people that moved over to Kick because they said it was going to lead to bigger, better opportunities, and then they write out an apology going like, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know the people who owned Kick did these things. The people that were on Kick did these things. And it's like, we told you.
Yeah. Okay, I got a real question to ask you. So, a lot of immaturity we see from these people, right?
Yeah.
Some of them very young people.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you. When I was in high school, I felt like I see a little bit of myself in some of these people.
Okay.
The rashness, the absurdity, the wanting to mess with people
Yeah.
in public, right? And I think about the mindset I was in high school, and I realized, oh, that's immature. You don't really realize, like, it's really not that funny, but in high school it feels like very exciting, you
Yeah.
know, like very taboo to go up to somebody in the street and mess with them.
Yeah.
But then, like, I grew out of that, obviously.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious to know, do you think that there should be given some leeway to these really young people? But the issue with that, I immediately face in my mind is the fact that some of them grow uberly successful from it. Take the Jake and Logan Pauls.
Yeah.
What they used to do. And then
Yeah.
look at them now. They're messes of human beings.
Yeah.
I don't think that's healthy.
I don't know. I didn't do these things. Get some self-control.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's my experience.
Yeah. So grow out of it.
Yeah.
You're saying, yeah, grow out of it. You think there's a path for redemption for a lot of these people?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you don't do those things anymore. I don't know your life, though.
No. I don't. I mean,
Do you walk with gallons of milk and pretend to slip in the grocery store and just spill milk everywhere?
I
Do you
mean,
do that for fun?
No, and if I told you if I was emperor,
Yeah.
people who do that, a year in the place.
Damn.
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that girl who took off her panties and put them in the food section at the grocery store.
Disgusting. Disgusting. For her, we put her in a little boat, a little canoe, and then we put her in one of the strongest ocean currents and be like, good luck. Bye. That's what we do.
Damn.
Yeah. It's just disgusting. Like, just disgusting.
Remember the Bluebell ice cream incident? I forgot about that.
No.
Where she opened the cartons and would lick them and put them back.
Oh, yes.
Like,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Yeah. And
How
she
is
thought
it-
nothing bad would happen.
Yeah, people are crazy.
No,
The-
she's
the
on death row right now, I
disrespect.
think.
Wow. I didn't know your reign as emperor started already. Because there's no way anyone would do that except you. What?
Put somebody on death row for licking Bluebell ice cream?
Yeah.
Come on.
Are you sure?
Come on, man.
Who are you winking at?
Everybody.
Everybody?
The world.
They're on your side?
It feels like it.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Man, I'm still recovering from that laugh. Laughing is so fucking crazy when you think about it, like what it is. No,
He has
getting
one dream where he's seeing like beautiful architecture and giving a guy wisdom, and now he's just a philosopher over
Yeah.
here.
You were a philosophy minor?
almost,
Almost.
basically.
Laughing is so beautiful when you
Laughing
about
is
it.
beautiful.
Oh, I didn't know you woke up and be an asshole today, Peyton.
I don't know.
You've really
Maybe.
changed.
Have I?
Oh, let's take a poll.
Let's take a poll.
Let's take a poll.
Okay.
You get this permanent job at Adobe.
Wow.
You're going to TwitchCon.
Calm?
Con.
I said
Con.
Con. You're a big deal in the online community now.
Just the online community.
The online
Just
community.
the online, you know, where the online chat rooms.
I ask you, hey, can we go bowling sometime? You're like, yeah. Give me a second.
Wow. I did say it exactly like that.
I just miss my friend.
Damn. I'm sorry.
Might need another cry.
Now he's gonna get
Gonna go take a
philosophical
nap
and cry on
cry.
us.
Crying's crazy.
Crying's nuts when you think. I forget, you're a nap guy, right?
Yeah,
What time?
depends.
Mm.
It could vary.
See, I find myself having it like consistent times.
What time for you?
4.
Okay, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal with your work day. Yeah.
Yeah. What? You don't like
I
naps?
can't nap.
Okay, you can't nap.
I
That's
just-
different from
I'm
you
just-
don't like naps, though.
I don't like naps.
Okay, but now
But-
see, hang on.
But maybe I don't like naps because I can't nap.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I've never been able to nap. The only time I nap, I'm sick.
Mm.
And so then I know I'm either getting sick, I've got a migraine, and that's that.
My favorite is taking a nap and then waking up and I feel like my body's like, ugh. And I'm like, oh man, that was so deep.
You
and
like
then,
that?
Yeah, but then I have just a little bit of caffeine and I feel like a brand new person.
Interesting.
I'm telling you, I was like, whoa. And I'm good for the rest of the day.
I just want to wake up energized. Those are the best naps for me. See, this goes back to you confuse me. And I know everybody else is this way too. You add an unnecessary step there that leads to comfort when we could just skip to comfort right away. My example goes back to, I know I've ranted about this before. The example of cozy you and a lot of people like to give is it's freezing. And you get nestled up by a fire. Nestled? Nestled? You get nuzzled up by a fire with a
Nestled.
blanket. It is nestled. Nestled up by a fire with a blanket to try to get warm.
Yeah.
And that's cozy to you. Why not just be warm?
Do we want to go through this again?
Yes. Because it doesn't make any sense. And I know a lot of people would be, it's the atmosphere of all of it. Yeah, but you're not comfortable. It can visually look pretty and feel pretty, but you're not comfortable because you're cold.
You're wrong.
But I'm not.
No, you're wrong.
But scientifically, I'm not because you're cold. You're cold and you're trying to get warm, which is discomfortable, uncomfortable.
I literally want to just toss you right now.
Do it. Toss me like a javelin. I want you to do it.
You're wrong. This
Okay,
is why.
Why?
The dynamic feeling. You can't enjoy the sun without cloudy days.
Sure I can. Because the sun feels great.
Wow, it's really cool. No, it's really cool how you just take something that's true and just go, that's false.
But that's...
And that's why you're hosting a guy you've never met.
Wow. Sun feels great. You're telling me the sun don't feel great?
Enjoy, Nick.
Wow.
Don't call me when you're running out of your apartment. He took Lady! He took Lady! Wesam, you're right. Please help us. Please help us. Mads is crying. I'm crying.
What would you do in that situation?
I'd be so excited to help.
You'd be so excited to help.
Yeah, because if I get the opportunity to kill a serial killer,
Wow.
you know how much of a release that's going to be for me?
Better than crying.
Oh, I can only imagine what it's like to really strangle a person.
God.
Oh, man.
We're not philosophical anymore. We're just psychotic. We're just,
Oh, my God. Someone who's trying to kill my friends, I get to strangle them.
wow.
Bro, you're going to see a brand new
You're going on
Wesam
a
the next
list.
morning. No, I'm not.
You're going on a list.
Dude,
you're saying some questionable things
The
this
next
podcast.
I'll tell you this. If I strangled someone who was trying to kill you,
Yeah.
that next morning, I am waking up. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa! It's got to feel good. Then, oh, gee. Man, I'm imagining it and I feel good.
Nice.
Have I lost everybody?
No, I was just watching the show.
Okay. I'm just.
It's just such an enthusiastic
Yeah.
reaction to strangling somebody.
I like the idea of stopping somebody from trying to hurt my friends.
Oh, I know.
Makes me happy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Especially if they were like a serial killer.
Yeah. You want to be in Taken so bad.
In Taken?
Yeah, you want to be Liam Neeson in Taken.
I don't want something like
bad.
that to happen to my daughter. I'd be
Right.
really.
Oh, I'm not saying it had to be a daughter.
Just somebody?
Yeah.
Maybe I should have been like a bounty hunter. No.
No, because bounty hunters are not like what you think about. You
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
And they're running around with paintball guns and shit.
What if I could be a. No, I'd probably. No, there's too many rules in American society.
Have we talked about the woman who did her own Taken version with the cartel in Mexico?
Oh,
What?
no. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, her daughter was killed. There's actually another woman, too, who did something very similar. And she basically was like, you guys aren't going to do anything? I'm going to do it. And she basically got a lot of, the cartel arrested. However, unfortunately, because of corruption, they made it out of prison and did, I think, kill her later. But she went on a vendetta. Did some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very sad. Very sad world we live in.
Very.
Yeah, I think I would go on a rampage.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. God forbid something happened to one of my loved ones. Yeah. I could easily see myself doing something
Yeah.
like that.
What's that Harrison Ford movie, like The Fugitive?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
He's on the run.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be on the run this day and age. You're getting caught. So quickly.
Yeah.
No one escapes car chases anymore.
No one.
I love that people still try.
Yeah, there's too many cameras everywhere, man.
Yeah, we got helicopters
But they
everywhere.
also let people go now.
Oh, they do?
There's certain areas where they have no chase rules because they don't want to endanger other people.
Gotcha.
So they actually, if it seems like it's dangerous, they'll just end the chase.
Gotcha.
So
interesting.
Because
Yeah.
people will sue the police
Yeah.
department.
All the criminals start moving there.
Right. But then cut to, oh
You
my
mean
gosh.
What's happening already?
Is it? Where is this?
Los Angeles?
There's no chase rules in I see car
Yeah.
chases all the time.
in certain parts, they'll let off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Georgia, though,
Georgia.
just goes for it.
Good
There
for
was-
Georgia.
There was actually a woman who's suing because she was pregnant, but the side of the road had nowhere for her to pull over, so she had her blinker, like her hazards on, and the cop just goes and checks her and she rolls.
Oh shit.
I read about that. They actually changed the laws after that incident.
Good, because that is too dangerous.
That was a bad cop, though. If you watch the
Yeah.
video, you could. There, at no point did it seem like she was
running.
running. She
She slowed down. She was waiting
Yeah.
for a shoulder to go onto.
and the cop was just way too happy to do that.
Yeah.
Way too excited to do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
You've got morals.
I've got control.
Just strangle her.
That's
These are
crazy.
your words, not mine.
No, they're your words.
No,
I
they're
would
your
not
words.
strangle her.
You said you would strangle people.
No, I didn't say it like that. You're lying
Wait,
now
you went,
on air.
You went, I would love to strangle someone.
And
what
and
you
what?
said.
Add on what I said.
No, that was it. That was the
Peyton?
end. That was a complete
I'll
sentence.
I swear to God, I'll strangle you right now if you don't add on. You're in the wrong.
You see what he just said?
Yeah.
Said, I'll strangle you right now. Court of law. Boom. Judge Peyton now. Judge Wesam's going to jail.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da.
Get fucked, Kish!
Peyton, you've changed.
This is my world now.
We had a commercial break.
Yes, we are actually.
Great timing.
We'll be back. And we're back. We had a talk.
We had a long talk.
We had a
good
talk
now.
as a group.
Yeah.
And Peyton, you'd like to apologize, you said?
Yeah, I am sorry to Alex and especially to you, Wesam, for my little outburst over there. It will not happen again. I accept that I've changed, and I'll try to do better.
Apology not accepted.
Okay.
Whoa.
Moving on.
I'm gonna strangle him.
People jump in at this point and they're like, what happened?
Whoa, what the fuck? If they're coming in if they're joining to Adobe from the third break, they definitely are. There's gonna be a lot of questions. Be like,
There
oh
are.
God.
There. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm actually going to use our sponsor this week again. I know we already did the ad for them, but TaskRabbit is our sponsor this week, and I'm really excited to use their services again.
You gonna do cleaning again?
Yeah,
Nice.
I really am going to do cleaning again because sometimes it's just worth it to have somebody come in and just give the house a little bit of an extra scrub.
We're feeling it right now.
Really?
With our friend coming in, we were deep cleaning the whole. But that's exhausting shit.
It takes hours.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if I'm busy, I think it's more, it just makes more sense just to have somebody
Yeah.
come in and do that. If you're listening to this and you need that for your place, it's taskrabbit.com/Wesam, right? Can we look
Yeah.
that up?
Yeah.
No, that's correct.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, taskrabbit.com/Wesam. I'm genuinely, I'm, oh my God, I can't talk.
Genuinely.
Genuinely. There we go. I'm genuinely happy with the service, and I like that you can scroll through and see who you need for it.
Yeah.
And then there's reviews on those people that come in and everything.
Yeah.
So I think it's great. And I also think if somebody's trying to make some extra cash, they could sign up to be someone on there, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Oh, I'm really excited for this week. I have my acting classes are really ramping up.
Nice.
Only had 2 people cry in my last one and leave, which was really exciting.
Is that for real?
That is for real. Here's
Damn.
why. In my acting class, they're great students too. But it's the first time they went into really deep emotional waters with their work.
Oh, they cried for. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I immediately went to the they weren't prepared route.
And
they got a
he tore them
scolding.
apart.
Yeah.
He strangled them.
And then,
Well, they weren't prepared.
Oh, okay.
And I left class because I was so frustrated at one point.
Pulled a Stacey Edwards.
What?
Pulled a Stacey Edwards.
Yeah, I did. I was really upset because it was like really basic stuff that some of the people hadn't prepared, and I just left class. I said I need 5 minutes, and I left, and then I came back. It's just, anyway. But back to the deep emotional waters. It was our first time for them to experience that and imagine that, and so they were like, "How do you get out of it? How do you know?" I'm like, it's imagination. You're in a safe place, obviously. It's not real, but as an actor, I think you have to learn how to control that. And they're like, man, but that was really intense. I'm like, yeah, the first time you experience that, it's crazy intense. But just takes practice to like hone it in and control it more.
Yeah.
I also recommended people go to therapy if you're really having issues with certain things in your life.
yeah.
Yeah. We don't have a therapy sponsor this month. So
No.
No.
no, we're good.
Does TaskRabbit have therapists on standby?
That's a good question.
No.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way.
And they don't have like carpenters or something. They have people who can put stuff together, but it's not something where you can get like, I have a
Contractor.
yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we don't go over the 50-minute mark.
No,
so-
we're good.
Okay,
We're good.
cool. Yeah, so I'm really excited about my acting classes this week.
So
Yes.
Wesam, how's Wukong treating you now? Are you still liking it? Are you angry?
Okay, I got some beef with Wukong.
Okay.
I get that why they didn't want to put a difficulty rating on it,
Correct.
but I don't get it. Not everybody is a hardcore gamer,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they should have switched, at least have a casual gamer and the real game.
Mm-hmm.
That's, now I'm sticking
But you're
to it.
doing it.
Bro,
But you are doing it.
it's satisfying briefly until I fight the next frustrating guy.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like it.
But that's what you signed up for.
I know. Now I gotta finish it.
That's
How far are you?
Chapter 3. I just started chapter 3.
How many chapters?
I don't know.
Oh.
I honestly don't know. Graphics are gorgeous. The gameplay,
from what I've seen, yeah.
gameplay is absolutely astounding, and I like the variations on which you have to change, and it keeps you on your toes. Not as open world as some people have described.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a. So far, it feels like a smaller God of War.
It's probably
Oh,
more like
okay.
Lies of P then.
No, better.
I'm talking the open world aspect
Yeah,
of
yeah.
it. Because Lies of P is open world.
Right.
But it's like, it's a city that's constantly guiding you into the direction you need to be going with slight branches to get
Yeah.
like fun stuff.
I will say this: Chapter 2 level design, one of the best level designs I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's very, 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 very complex, and they made it work.
Okay.
Even though it's still directing you in one way, you can take a couple different paths. But just like Elden Ring, this is something I have a problem with. There are some things that, like, how are you supposed to know that without having literally just go back to every square inch of the map that you hadn't gone to before? And then there's other things. It's like, come on, how am I supposed to know that?
Yeah.
That kind of bugs me about certain video games.
I know, but with those Souls games, that's what you're signing up for.
I don't know, man.
Exploration.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
Intense difficulty, trial by error, numerous times.
I know.
There's no map, right? To the game.
No.
That would bother
Oh,
me.
that sucks.
That would bother me
Damn.
so much.
Good
No map.
luck.
No map at all.
That's crazy.
The one top-notch thing they did do is this. Their adherence to Chinese mythology and the way they're telling the story through the framing device of a video game, never been done before like that, and I enjoy it 1,000%. The storytelling in it is so in-depth. I think I told you guys this, but like the bad guys, when you come across a new minor bad guy or any kind of bad guy, there's like pages of paragraphs of information that
like when
relate
you
back
pause.
to when you pause and go back to the description and paragraphs and paragraphs of a story talking about that bad guy. And if you read it, you're like, whoa, every time I see that bad guy now, I have this mythological story associated with it. Yeah, so that they're doing a great job with that.
Does it give any subtle hints about like their weaknesses?
No.
Or anything? Okay.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. You kind of find that out through the actual gameplay, what their weaknesses are and what.
Do the enemies like match some things the boss does, like on the way to? No. Okay.
No. And so far, every single, even minor, there's like regular bad guys,
Yeah.
minor boss fights, and then major boss fights.
Yeah.
Everybody's been different so far.
Yeah.
There hasn't been one that maybe some of the minor regular bad guys, there's some similarities in the different variations of like these big boulder guys. Some of them are just rocks and they smash into you. Some
Yeah.
of them have magic, but they still smash as well, but they have magic thing. So it's like that similarity, but everybody else so far the same.
All right.
Or sorry, so far different, different from.
Well, you've just told me Lies of P's level design is better. And that's okay.
How so?
The enemies in a new area will slowly prepare you for the boss you're about to face. They're going to teach you subtle things that are
Oh.
going to be important later.
Ah,
That's a very Zelda thing too.
gotcha.
don't
I
know
might
what
be
that
missing
is.
it.
Zelda?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Zelda?
I've never heard of Zelda.
Oh, interesting.
I might be missing it, but I think the purpose of that is to show you that there is multiple ways to defeat bosses. And
Oh, well, if that's the case, then yeah.
And I've seen people beat bosses in slight changes, because the thing is you have the skill tree that you can what? Oh, we're at 50 mark. Okay, you did that. Not like I need a good. Yeah, that's what I need. Not this. Not this.
Well, I was trying to not like distract you. I was being
go.
nice.
I know. He gets frazzled.
I do get frazzled. All right. That's what I want. I want you to act like there's a tornado and they're about to hit the building. That's All right. Okay, that's it. We're done.
Should we end it
Damn.
with showing them your face playing the video game?
My face?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you mean my face? The video?
Playing video games?
Oh yeah, I make so many movements when I
Yeah.
play. I look like a
He cosplays too.
Yeah.
Shut
Crazy.
the fuck, dude. No, we're ending it. Play us out, Peyton. Fuck you. Fuck off. That's what you need to do. Thanks for listening. Peyton's a bitch.
Damn.
Always remember, listen, think, and then talk. Bye.